Finally, cherry blossom is here, but it started to rain again. Man, so the weather in Japan is so weird lately. And I feel like not only in Japan, maybe because of global warming, all around the world, like weird things happening because of this climate change. A few days ago, there was like this huge earthquake that hit Taiwan. And usually you don't hear earthquakes in Taiwan, but that was so unusual, and it was a strong one. Like if you watch all the pictures and graphics, it's like so scary. And this is exactly what's happening in Japan right now. Like the weather is so different. Like in my personal experience of living here, like for the last 4 years, Sakura usually, or the cherry blossom, would bloom by the third week of March, and by the first week of April, like already you can see the green leaves coming out and like Sakura going away. But this year, by the time I'm making this video today, like it's April 7th, still I feel like cherry blossom is still hasn't like 100% bloomed, and the rain, it's not stopping. Like even like you watch the weather forecast, they will say, oh, tomorrow is the nice weather, whatever, but then it's like it's been raining literally like every day, every weekend we are planning something, but then it's been raining. Finally, like even it's raining, cherry blossom has started to bloom, so we still have that hope. And talking about hope, every year whenever I see cherry blossom, the whole process of them, blooming and then green leaves coming out, they always give me this message of hope and encouragement. Like, so for example, I filmed this park. I was passing through this area and I saw this park a few weeks ago. And if you see the trees from far, it looks like they have nothing to offer. They're like dead trees, like no leaves, no flowers, nothing. But when you take a closer look, you will notice that they have these buds that are blooming, and they're going to bloom. Maybe they're taking time this year, but they are actually blooming. And like now when I filmed it today, you can see the flowers are blooming. And it just reminds me that, in life, sometimes when we see things from far and, we feel like, oh man, it's like so hard and it's just hopeless. And, when I'm going through my like downtime, it always reminds me, and I always think of cherry blossom, that it's taking time, it's cold, it's rainy, whatever, but the flowers are going to bloom, So maybe in your life right now, and we all are, going through some kind of difficult times, tough times. We sometimes once in a while feel like hopeless. One of the practical things that has really helped me is nature. Every time when I go out in the nature, when I'm going through like really difficult time or like really stressful, I go out in the nature. It really gives you this, relaxation and peace. Looking at the birds, insects, and plants, they just give you some kind of message and hope. So if you're going through some kind of difficult time, I would really encourage you to, just leave your phone at home. Don't bring your phone, because then you will end up taking pictures for your Instagram stories. Leave your phone home, go out in the nature, just like look at things, maybe some birds, some insects, some plants, cherry blossoms, I don't know. Somewhere something will offer you a very motivational, inspirational message, something that you really need right now. It's April 7th here in Japan while I'm making this video. It's Sunday. Maybe you are watching and it's Saturday in your country, or maybe Monday. But it's the beginning of the week. All the best for your week. In case if you are feeling down or something, like, remember that the flowers are going to bloom. It's just like, you haven't seen it yet, but they are there. See you guys. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next chapter.